What's up everyone, it's your name back with another video, and today we're diving into the world of Pi Network. Specifically, we're tackling the big question on everyone's mind: what do we do with our Pi coins after mainnet launch? Do we hit that spend button, or do we play the long game and hold? We're going to explore the Pi ecosystem, check out where you might be able to spend your Pi, and talk about how to navigate this whole new world responsibly. Will you be spending your Pi coins after the mainnet launch? Comment Pi to the moon if you're excited to use your Pi, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Pi updates. So first things first, let's unpack this Pi ecosystem. When we talk about spending Pi, we're not talking about swapping it for dollars on some exchange, yet, at least. We're talking about using Pi directly to purchase goods and services within the Pi network. Think of it like a self-contained economy. You've got users with Pi to spend, and you've got vendors offering products and services in exchange for Pi. This could be anything from physical goods like clothes or electronics to digital services like web design or online courses. Now, the Pi network is still under development, so the ecosystem isn't as fleshed out as something like, say, Amazon. But that's kind of what makes it exciting. It's like a blank canvas, and we're all kind of figuring it out together. There are already some interesting projects and platforms popping up within the Pi ecosystem. You've got marketplaces where users can buy and sell goods using Pi, platforms for freelancers to offer their services in exchange for Pi, and even educational resources designed to help people learn about Pi and blockchain technology. The key here is to remember that the Pi ecosystem is still in its early stages. It's like the Wild West out there, and things are changing rapidly. Okay, so we've talked about the Pi ecosystem and some of the platforms and services where you can spend your Pi. These digital marketplaces are growing and more options are becoming available every day. But what about real-world businesses? Are there any brick-and-mortar stores accepting Pi as payment? This is a crucial step for any cryptocurrency aiming for mainstream use. The short answer is not many, yet. The landscape is still evolving, and acceptance is limited at this stage. Remember, the Pi network is still in its early stages, and mainstream adoption is still a ways off. The technology and infrastructure are still being developed, but that doesn't mean there aren't any businesses accepting Pi at all. In fact, there are pioneers in this space. In fact, there are a growing number of small businesses and online retailers starting to accept Pi as payment. These businesses are often at the forefront of innovation. These early adopters are often entrepreneurs themselves, and they see the potential of Pi to disrupt traditional payment systems and create new opportunities for businesses and consumers alike. They are willing to take the risk for the potential rewards. So, where can you find these Pi-friendly businesses? Well, the Pi network doesn't have an official directory just yet, but there are a few places you can look. The community is resourceful and supportive. Online forums and social media groups dedicated to Pi are a good place to start. These platforms are buzzing with information and updates. You can often find lists of businesses accepting Pi as well as reviews and feedback from other Pi users. This can help you make informed decisions. Another option is to simply ask around. Word of mouth can be incredibly powerful. Talk to your local businesses, especially those owned by tech-savvy entrepreneurs. They might be more open to new technologies and payment methods. You might be surprised to find out who's already accepting Pi or is open to the idea. The willingness to adapt is often higher than you might think. Now, it's important to be realistic about the current state of Pi adoption. While the future looks promising, patience and cautious optimism are key. Beyond individual businesses, there's a whole world of Pi-powered platforms emerging, each bringing unique opportunities and innovations to the table. These platforms are harnessing the power of blockchain and the Pi community to create innovative solutions in various sectors, from finance to social media, and even charitable causes. One of the most exciting areas is decentralized finance, or DeFi, which is revolutionizing the way we think about financial transactions and services. We're seeing Pi-based lending and borrowing platforms pop up, allowing users to earn interest on their Pi holdings or access loans using Pi as collateral, making financial services more inclusive. This kind of peer-to-peer financial system has the potential to be much more accessible and transparent than traditional finance, breaking down barriers and democratizing access to financial tools. Another area where Pi is making waves is in the world of social media, where users can engage in a more rewarding and interactive experience. There are Pi-powered social networks where users can earn Pi for their contributions to the platform, whether it's creating content, engaging with others, or simply being an active member of the community, fostering a sense of belonging and reward. We're also seeing Pi being used in creative ways to support charitable causes, making it easier for people to contribute to the greater good. There are platforms where users can donate Pi to support a variety of nonprofit organizations, leveraging the power of the Pi community to make a real difference in the world, one Pi at a time. These are just a few examples of the many ways Pi is being used to create innovative platforms and solutions, each with the potential to transform their respective fields. The beauty of blockchain technology is that it allows for the creation of decentralized systems that are more transparent, secure, and accessible than traditional centralized systems, providing a new level of trust and efficiency. And Pi, with its growing user base and active community, is well positioned to be at the forefront of this revolution, driving change and innovation. One of the most interesting aspects of these Pi-powered platforms is their focus on community and shared ownership, creating a more inclusive and collaborative environment for all users. Alright, so you're ready to dive into the world of Pi commerce and start spending those hard-earned Pi coins. It's an exciting new frontier, but it can also be a bit daunting if you don't know where to start. But how do you actually find vendors who accept Pi? This is a common question among new users. As I mentioned before, Pi is still in its early stages, and there isn't a centralized directory or a Pi accepted here sticker you can look for. This can make the search a bit challenging. One of the best places to start your search is within the Pi network itself. The app is designed to be user-friendly and intuitive. The Pi app has a built-in marketplace where users can buy and sell goods and services using Pi. It's a vibrant community of traders and enthusiasts. It's a great place to find everything from handmade crafts and digital products to local services and even real estate. The variety is truly impressive. Another great resource is social media. It's a powerful tool for connecting with other Pi users. Join Pi-related groups and forums on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, and Telegram. These platforms are buzzing with activity and information. These communities are often buzzing with information about businesses accepting Pi, as well as reviews and recommendations from other Pi users. It's a great way to stay informed and connected. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Creativity can lead to new opportunities. Pi adoption is happening organically, often driven by passionate individuals and small businesses who believe in the potential of this new currency. Their enthusiasm is contagious. So keep your eyes peeled for Pi-related announcements and promotions from your favorite local businesses. You never know where you might find a new opportunity. And remember, communication is key. Don't hesitate to ask questions and share your enthusiasm. If you're a regular at a local coffee shop or restaurant, don't hesitate to ask the owner if they've considered accepting Pi. Your interest could be the nudge they need to start accepting this innovative currency. Now, let's talk about something crucial. Understanding fair pricing when using Pi. Since Pi doesn't have an established market value yet, it can be tricky to determine how much Pi is equal to a certain dollar amount, or the fair price for a product or service. The key here is to remember that value is subjective and can fluctuate. What one person considers a fair price for a product might be different from what another person is willing to pay. However, there are a few things you can do to get a sense of fair pricing. First, research and compare. Just like you would when shopping with any other currency, take the time to research and compare prices from different vendors. This will give you a baseline for what's reasonable. Next, consider the value exchange. Think about the value you're receiving in exchange for your Pi. Is it a physical product, a digital service, or something else? Factor in things like quality, demand, and the effort involved in providing the product or service. Don't be afraid to negotiate. With any new technology or currency, there are always those who try to take advantage of others. The Pi network is no exception. While the vast majority of Pi users are genuine and well-intentioned, it's crucial to be aware of potential scams and unverified sellers. Here are a few red flags to watch out for. First, unrealistic promises. Be wary of anyone promising guaranteed riches or unrealistic returns on your Pi investment. Remember, Pi is a new currency, and its future value is still uncertain. Next, high-pressure tactics. Legitimate vendors won't pressure you into making a purchase immediately. Take your time, do your research, and don't let anyone rush you into a decision you're not comfortable with. Also, request for personal information. Never share your Pi wallet seed phrase or other sensitive information with anyone. Legitimate vendors will never ask for this information. Unverified sellers are another concern. When in doubt, verify the seller's identity and reputation. Check if they have a website, social media presence, or reviews from other Pi users. And remember, if a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is. Trust your instincts and err on the side of caution. Here are a few tips to stay safe. Stick to reputable platforms. Pi spend, save, or explore. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of spending and saving your Pi coins. As you can see, it's a rapidly evolving landscape with a mix of opportunities and challenges. It's an exciting time to be a part of the Pi network, and I'm eager to see how this all plays out. The decision of whether to spend, save, or explore the Pi ecosystem is ultimately a personal one. There's no right or wrong answer, and the best approach will vary depending on your individual circumstances and risk tolerance. Would you save or spend your Pi coins? Comment below and let me know. Hit that like button and subscribe to stay informed about the Pi economy.